get you guys all in here. I gotta get you situated. Well, this is PincheAls traffic hour. I'm in the middle of traffic. What's going on? How's it going? Just having another, ride home. So, good news. My buddy Ryan's got me a truck and a bed to haul the Jetta wagon back to my humble abode at my house. We're gonna try to get it picked up on Monday. Oh, it's so bright. Sorry, guys. That is so bright. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, that sucks. There it is. Maybe if I move it more to the right. Let's see. Oh, it's picking it up all the way over. That's lame. I'm just like a solar flare right now. But, let's see if there's a... No, is it the back one? Nope, it's not the back one. Well, I'm gonna do the best I can. Let's see here. There we go. Hopefully that works better. Well, had a long day at the office. Very, very productive day at the office. I'm happy. A lot of paperwork. Took care of a lot of little things since I kind of do IT work. Not really a lot of advanced IT work, but the hardware side of it. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I got that done. Very, very happy with my day. What's going on? What is going on, everyone? On this beautiful, beautiful Friday afternoon / evening here in California. It is hot. It is a warm day. And it's November. We're almost in the middle of November and it's hot. Makes no sense. But yeah, that's California. Bipolar state by far. Let's see what else I got. So, my buddy Lon got an idea. He's probably gonna hook it up with a GTI front end for the Jetta wagon. So we just gotta source a hood and some fenders, which is not probably that hard to do. Go to the junkyard and go look for hood and fenders. Probably spend like $50. So yeah, well, that's coming to the Jetta wagon. He does have a Jetta front end though, which I'm probably want to get that instead of just making it a GTI front end. I don't know. I'm still torn with that. I'm not a big fan of GTI front ends on Jettas, but it's always hit or miss. I think it's just the color. The color has to matter a lot. But let's see what else we got going. Patreon members. A lot of boxes going out this week and next week. Stay tuned for that. Let's see what else is there. If you guys don't know about my new online store, PincheAls Parts, check it out, .com. We are uploading more and more new parts on the website. That's right. I am adding a ton of new parts. Not used, but new. I will have used parts on there as well. Please read the descriptions. The part numbers will be there. A lot of these parts are brand new in the box. I am putting them at 50% off. Pretty much whatever ECS and FCP Euro are listing the parts, 50% off of that. So there's some parts on there that are dirt cheap. I mean, I put an oil pickup tube on there for like $1. All the parts have the cost of shipping embedded in it. So if you guys are looking for any type of part, and you're like, oh, how much shipping? It's already included in the price. Just buy it and you get the part shipped. Pretty simple. I will be focusing more and more and more on getting more parts on there. There will be a request section if you guys are looking for specific parts. I am going to be do a lot of junkyard hopping, and with the money that we make selling these parts, we are going to be putting engine blocks, heads, short blocks built for sale on there as well. Most of them are going to require a delivery fee or a pickup. It's up to you guys, because shipping on those are extremely expensive, and I would rather prefer like delivering it myself personally to you. So we'll work something out to get those engines shipped to you guys. Again, it depends on how far you live, but it is going to be an option. I do have a lot of extra motors finally in stock, so I'm going to get ready to start building these engines. So I am taking your guys' advice, and I want to start building motors. I want to start building them and putting them up for sale at a very, very fair price. You know, so stay tuned for that. I'm trying to think what else is there. Think. It's really slow right now, so I got time to think. Woo! I got time to think. I'm gonna lower that one down. What's going on, Kennedy? Dang, that little Geo Metro. What am I driving? The Outlander. My off-road car. I daily this car. I mean, at 40 plus miles of the gallon with diesel, in comparison to the cost of fuel right now, I'll drive this all day. However, I mean, there's nothing in this, man. I don't even have a dashboard. There's no dash. There's carpet. I have carpet and I have seat covers. So that's literally the extent of my interior cosmetics. I'm actually getting ready to yank this sound deadening foam by Volkswagen. I don't even have sun visors. I got nothing. I think the heaviest thing in this car is the seats, which I'm going to be getting rid of very soon because we're caging the car. We got a 6-point cage on the way. If you guys didn't hear my last update on the Outlander as well. I'm trying to think what else is there. I got to fix the check engine light in this car, and it's just for a relay. And I know where it's at. It's just so hard to get to. It's harder than the one under the dash, which I don't even have. It's I can unplug it. I can literally unplug it from here while driving. The one that's underneath the cowl, there's a relay. Stupid thing Volkswagen designed. They literally put a relay under the cowl, right next to the wiper motor, and it's like underneath all the loom. It's on the bottom. Dumbest thing in the world. What's it called? So I gotta find that relay and I gotta replace it because that's what's giving me a check engine light right now. Because it's not kicking on the in the morning with diesel cars. They have glow plugs, not spark plugs, but glow plugs. They look like spark plugs. They kick off in the morning when it's cold. They only kick off for a couple seconds, just to heat up the diesel. That's all it does. Since I'm in California, they don't even do anything, but you need it for smog purposes. So I gotta do that because this car's gotta get smogged already. Yeah, this car's actually 100% street legal, by the way. I registered it and smogged it multiple times. Pretty cool. And for $900, you can't complain. This thing's been a freaking trooper. I mean, I've beaten on some cars, like hard, and broken them. I can't break this car. I cannot break this car, and I'm so happy about that because it's already tried and true that this Mark IV diesel ALH motor is the ultimate epitome of German engineering. I'm not kidding, man. This is like the ultimate engine besides the 2-point slow from a VW. Like, this engine is phenomenal. It's got 284,000 miles. It doesn't leak oil. It doesn't have any issues at all. Again, maintenance stuff. It is impressive. And I'm putting one in my VW bus. So I'm so happy about that too. Woo. So almost home. About another 5 more minutes. Oh, you know where it's leaking oil from? Woo, someone ran over a skunk. Ah, that's rough. Oh, but that's an easy fix, man. Easy fix. It's like a $50, $60 fix, dude. Get it done, man. Yeah, AutoZone has really good pans for dirt cheap, for VRs or Mark IVs in general. Recommend heating them up. If you have a 12-valve VR6, you can use the Mark III oil pan. Just got to cut the bolts a little shorter on some spots. But it's made out of steel. The aluminum ones. Woo! Oh, McDubbin! The woo! What's up, Bo? Alright, hold on. Making a turn here. I see a comment. It was quite long. Let me see if I can read it. I might stop here. Finished MK4 empty build and went to start. Clutch pedal wouldn't go down. Made a mistake of stomping on it and broke the clutch master cylinder. Rest in peace. You probably didn't either line up the clutch right, or you got the wrong bolts on the pressure plate. Not uncommon. It also depends on the brand of clutch you bought. There's some really cheap clutches out there that just don't work, and I don't recommend them. Almost home. Alright, let's see here, where we at? I got a comment. So the MKP pan fits the AFP. If it's a 12-valve VR6, it will fit. You just got to get a different, I think it's a different oil pickup and the pan itself. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's what it has to be done. And it's a steel pan, so it'll just bend instead of crack if you hit it hard. And it's actually, it sits higher up. So it's also added benefit that, because 12-valve VR6 pans on Mark IVs sit really low, so people always hit them, man. And the Mark III pan with the right pickup tube solves the problem. I believe you just use the Mark III pickup tube as well. I'm not 100% sure though. Not 100%. I'm only assuming. I just did it on someone else's motor, but I forgot what it was. The combination. Hold on. I'm turning into my street here. Once I turn in, I'll answer your guys' questions and then say goodbye. Never want to say goodbye. No, 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 no. Woo! 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 Alright. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some in it. All right, let's see here. We got some comments. Let's see here. Yeah, anything in the Mark IV does sit low. You used to work at Volkswagen? Nope, never worked at Volkswagen in my life. Have a good one, Kennedy. I got BFI spacers, a skid plate for the pan. I'm making a skid plate for the trans pan because that's getting pretty beat up too. Yeah, they sit down kind of low. Again, 12 valves have weird issues. Spec, semi-street, twin disc clutch is the clutch I have. I've never seen that style clutch. So typically if you put the car in gear and it won't engage, that means there's a spacing issue. It's either too far apart or too close. And that means you're not able to put enough pressure on that disc to engage it, to get out of gear and go into gear. Typically that happens with a bad slave cylinder. If that's not the issue, then the fork, the actual fork where the throwout bearing sits on, that happen. Those actually tend to fail with really heavy pressure plates, because they will bend. They will actually cave in because they can't handle the amount of force, and those will fail pretty often. I think Euro Tuning sells a reinforced O2J throwout fork, or I forgot the name of it, but it's the pressure plate that helps you push in the clutch and out for the throwout bearing. They sell a reinforced one if you're gonna throw in a heavy pressure plate for your clutch, because that's a big upgrade you need to do, especially when you're gonna put that much force in, especially with the twin disc. No one's gonna tell you this, by the way, because they assumed you did your research before you bought something that requires a lot of force and a lot of pressure, leg force to push in. So I would definitely take some more time, do a little bit more research on your clutch setup before you try to do it again, and break it again, because those clutches, I mean, anything that's semi or even full twin disc are very expensive, and most manufacturers won't warranty them if they weren't properly installed and properly used. So be careful with that, because you can be out $1,000 really quick. Trying to think what else is there. See, throwout bearing won't cause that issue because you were able to put it on. If the throwout bearing wasn't on, it wouldn't go all the way in. The splines, again, if you were able to bolt it on, it went all the way in. The alignment tool should have helped you out a little bit. Yeah, no, I don't think there's anything else I would factor in. So when you install your clutch and your pressure plate to the flywheel, so the flywheel is over here, this is your pressure plate, and obviously the clutch is in between. When you sandwich it in, okay, make sure it makes contact to the flywheel outer ring, not the inside of the, like that's where all the work is done, is on the inside, but it has to make physical contact to the actual flywheel, okay, on the outside, the outer ring of the flywheel. If there's any little gap, and I'm talking about any gap, it will not engage. I had this actual problem with the Mark 6 a few years back on my channel. Actually, we did a clutch on a Mark 6 GTI, I think, or a Golf R, I can't remember. I think it was a GTI, yeah. And BFI sent them the wrong bolts. There were 2 threads too long, which is equal to about 1 millimeter too long, and it did not allow the clutch to engage. And I told the guy, when we put it in gear, when the car is off, you can put it in gear with no problems, but the moment, you know, the flywheel and there's actual momentum, that momentum opens up the flywheel a little too much, and it did not allow the car to go into actual gear itself. Like, we take it out of gear and put it back in. Again, there's a reason why there's very, very specific hardware for these pieces of hardware, I mean these parts. Definitely double check, quadruple check anything, because pulling a transmission out, it's just so much hassle. So much hassle. But, you know, good luck, man. Thank you guys for watching my little live stream on my way home. PincheAls Traffic Hour. I'm PincheAls, your host for today. Peace out. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Stay tuned for so much more. We have a lot more coming. It's just hectic here, and you know, just me and my wife doing all this stuff for you guys. So thank you, Patreon members. There's gonna new boxes coming in, holiday boxes coming in, so stay tuned for that. David Kane, if you get a hold of this video and you watch it, got some stuff for you, buddy. I'm sorry, me and my wife kind of held back on shipping stuff because of the cost, and now we decided to do a bigger box for you because it would be cheaper to ship you one big box instead of 2 small boxes. All right, David, peace out. You guys have a wonderful day, and as always, here at PincheAls Garage, we're gonna break, we're gonna fix, and we're gonna repeat. Peace out, everyone, and you guys have a wonderful day.